This is a very quick introduction to the Movement, Music, and Learning program. I started developing this a couple of years ago and was teaching therapists and teachers at conferences and realized that what I was doing was teaching parents and teachers and therapists how they could create music with different rhythms so that their children could follow along and their students could follow along. And I realized very quickly that most people just don't have time to be creating these programs. So what I did was I created a home program essentially, or a program that students can use anywhere and just follow along. So that's what this is now online. So what I'll have is a series of very quick video clips to teach you and show you what this is about and to give you more information. This is just an idea that I put together. I'll give you my ideas of how I think you should use it. You might want to use it differently. You might be using it with your students. I would so love to hear what you're doing, and I would so love to hear if your students are benefiting and how they're using it. So please drop me a line or write up a quick review or something on the Facebook page. So this is a really quick introduction. The Movement and Music program. I think music and rhythm have such an impact on learning. And I will be doing some training sessions and talking about the research, but it is absolutely a fact that music, rhythm, and movement, especially when it's rhythmic and when it's structured, has a very important effect on the brain. Children really do need to be participating in unstructured movements and unstructured play and creative play and fantasy play. That's what they need to be doing. But at the same time, this program is a graded, scaffolded, gradually increasing program that has increasing complexity of movement and increasing complexity of sound. And so you'll see then on all the little videos on the series, you'll see an M and an S. So M means movement. M1 is one movement. M2 is two back-to-back movements that are repeated. The S is the sound. S1 means it's a very simple beat, very clear beat, not a lot of conflicting or confusing sounds. S2 is slightly more complex. I will have another video and another training to talk more about the difference between the movement and the audio and kids that have auditory processing problems and kids that have motor planning and praxis problems. So the bottom line that I wanted to say in this video, in this introduction video, is it's an online program. Kids can do it anywhere. It's very simple and basic to follow. It's very highly structured. There are thousands of movement programs and things, movement videos on YouTube and online. But there's nothing like this in terms of the graded, starting from a very simple basis and grading not only in terms of complex of movement and sound, but also for different age levels. So what I've got is I've got some of the really simple movement activities with an older theme. So I've got a space theme, for instance, that's really themed for kids of any age. But that's gonna be better for kids that are older, but still need the simple movements. And then you're going to have some kids that are younger and that are loving the movements. I've had so many people give me feedback on this. And you're going to have kids that are, and I guess the feedback has really been positive that the kids are loving it. So I think you'll have some kids that are younger that are really managing to improve with their movements, or some kids that are really very skilled motorically, and they can do some of the M2s and the M3 movement videos. So it's not really age based, it's really more skill based and cognitive age level based. So that's a quick introduction. I will have all kinds of other videos that talk about the structure of the movement, the complexity, the grading, and then also how to use it.